So what we did here was a lot of the fuselage broke into multiple parts. The front half of the motor box where it was solid, the center section where the fuselage is, and then the stringers and longerons were cracked. So I had to replace a lot of the stringers and longerons, and they're just balsa wood sticks, so that was not really a big deal. Kind of spliced in some new ones. I had to re-glue all the sheeting back together, and then had to squeeze the nose block back together. And here's where, if you let a project sit too long, it develops bird nests. And you can see where I replaced this front king post. And yeah, I dabbled with making some rib tapes. The pink ones are hair tape that you can no longer find, at least I can't. And then I started testing out paint. So that's the gist of it. Didn't have too much terribly to rebuild. It was just a long process of covering it, and then I wanted to do scale stuff to it. But at the time, I didn't really have the finances to really afford to scale out the airplane like I wanted to. The rib tapes were expensive, and I'm like, I got a buttload of covering. So that's what we did. And then we started painting.
Super sharp. Now then, let's decide. Maybe there's a happy tree, evergreen tree. He lives right there. Start with just touching the canvas. Use just the corner of the brush, just the corner.
So as we finish up painting here, the reason why it took 18 years to redo this airplane is because my dad and I kept kind of arguing of how we were going to go about fixing the airplane and who was going to do it and why and this, that, and the other. And I decided, you know what, I'm just going to steal the airplane in the middle of the night and I'm going to fix it. And that's where we got started. And it just kind of sat on the shelf after a little while. And then I decided I need to finish this before it deteriorates any worse. And we made it better. So, as I've been rebuilding my dad's Cub, I had tried to build scale bungees from shoelace bungee cord. It's probably not the strongest. It worked, however, it was a little too weak, and while it was taxing, these big old rubber tires that are scale start kind of digging in and then sprawling out. And now these bad boys, they ain't going nowhere. So, let me flip her over and we'll see what she does. Alrighty, now the old girl is up on her legs. And now it's a lot firmer. Might be a little too firm. Might need to go to 1 1/4. But I'd be afraid that it's going to give it too much bounce. But it definitely has a much better stance. And it's not almost dragging its belly on the ground. So we'll go with that. Okay, so we have the Cub here, the L-4, fully restored. Cross our fingers, wholly functional. The wings have been a little bit sun bleached that match the stabilizers. But, I mean, things happen. I got the guy in. Hey, Larry. Or Leroy, whatever you want to call yourself. I did not do the instrument panel yet. That's going to be done later. But we got the side sheets on. Got a new prop on it. We got the bungees fixed.
Yep.
So we got scale hippity hoppity wheels.
Yep. And ready to go.
Jack, you approve?
Yep.
All right. All right. We got gas in it. I say we do a radio. Oh, I did. I say we do a radio check. And let's get in the air after the jet. So today's maiden day for the jet and for the Cub. Hey everyone, I just wanted to let you know that I was going to add in the flight video for the remating of my dad's Cub. However, my dad got a little too excited and we didn't get a good video. I was flying it and he forgot to push record on my phone and he tried taking some in-flight video on his phone real quick. Right now I decided to try to land on his phone and it was an old potato phone and so it did not do very well. However, I want to try to attach some flying video maybe to a part 2 because we do have some modifications that we want to make and improvements to like detail it out a little bit more, like the instrument panel and maybe some nose art type stuff. But we do have some other projects coming down the pipeline. That one is basically finished. It's flyable. But I got some other restoration. I want to do my steerman here. She's looking a little rough for wear. Got a few other things. And yeah, so the jet projects are coming along slowly but surely because I had to finish the Cub or L4. But yeah, we're going to get those knocked out and hopefully sooner rather than later. Probably after the first of the year, I'll hopefully have the electric jet ready to test fly. And then we'll be wrapping up the MiG, hopefully maybe summertime for the next year's jet rally. I say that every year. It's been 2 years now. But, you know, that's a long-term rebuild project because it was pretty bad. So, yeah, we're going to see how it's going to go. And thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. And as always, see you at the field.